The third chapter. Let's begin with the third chapter that we've been doing. Now, we'll start with diversity in animal world. Similar to plants, animal world is also having a huge diversity. We saw different types of animals around us on the basis of size. Blue whale is the largest animal on earth, in which only the weight of its tongue is equal to a full elephant. You know, the blue whale is the largest creature, the largest animal on the earth. Okay, so that is there. If we talk about small organisms or microorganisms, we have organisms such as amoeba, paramecium, etc. They are so small that we cannot see them without a microscope. Okay, we need a microscope to see them. The middle one is amoeba, the last one is paramecium. Okay, now some organisms they live in water, some live in land, some they are seen flying in the air. Some have 2 legs, other have 4 legs. Flies have 6 legs, mosquito has 8 legs. Okay, then if you see a worm, you can try to count its legs and find out how many legs a worm has got. Body of some animal is covered with hair, others covered with scale. Some animals have tail, some have long horns. Some animals gives eggs and the others produce babies directly. Okay, so that is like a variety of animals, organisms among us, okay, on the earth. We'll see their classification, okay. We'll see their classification. Before that, we will see movement in animals. All the animals exhibit movement. Movement is the ability to move from one place to another. Okay. In search of food, mate, and self-defense, they have to move from one place to another. Okay. In search of food, to look for food, mate means to reproduce. Okay. And self-defense, to protect themselves, they have to move from one place to another. The method of movement may be different in all animals. Different animals move in different way. It includes walking, some walk, some roam, some run, jumping, flying, crawling, and swimming. Okay, these are the ways in which animals move from one place to another. Okay, the method of movement depends upon the organs of movement. What organs they have in the body. It depends on that. Okay, like the animals with wings, they will fly. Those who have legs, they will run and walk and roam. Those animals without legs and wings, they will crawl. Okay, those animals without wings, legs, or all these things, they will swim. They'll have a tail. They will swim. Okay. So, on the basis of how organisms move, they are classified into these categories. Crawling animals. Some animals can crawl with the help of their abdomen or legs, means their stomach. Okay, abdomen, stomach region, region, the stomach and a little lower. They move with the help of that. Okay, by dragging it on the ground. In earthworm, movement is by shrinking and expanding. The suckers present in his body help holding the soil and in the movement. Okay, contracting or shrinking and expanding refers to, if you see an earthworm, okay, let's say this is an earthworm. Then if it has to move, it will move its body like this. Okay, it will shrink like this. Then it will move. Then it will shrink like that. Then it will move. Okay, like this, like this, like this, that moves. They have suckers present in these areas, here and here. Okay, here and here. They have suckers present. They help in holding the soil. Okay, in holding the soil and in movement. Snake can hold the grip using the scales, which helps in the movement. In lizards, the cup-shaped structure in their legs allow them to stick to the wall and roof with which they can easily move. The lizard, it has these lizard has these hands, or you can say legs. Okay, it becomes a suction here, like it sucks in air, becomes a suction, and then they attach themselves to the wall and then they move. Okay, then next classification we have flying animals. Flying animals, they fly with the help of their wings, such as birds, bat, and insect. Then we have walking animals. These walk on two or four legs. Okay, cow, buffalo, tortoise, deer, ostrich, and human. You know, humans also are called animals. Yeah, we people, we humans are also termed as animals. Though we are like different a bit because of our abilities, the things that we can do. Okay, but we are also like coming in the category of animals. Running animals, okay, which can run on two or four legs, like horse, deer, tiger, leopard. Okay, they are known for running. Swimming animals. Animals swimming in the water, which have a boat shaped or a streamlined body. Animals with such shape can easily move through the water current. The fins of the fish help them in swimming and changing of direction. Example: fish, crocodile, tortoise, snail, dolphin, octopus. Okay, their fins, their tail, and their body helps them to change direction and move against the water current. Okay, so they make movement in the water. Any doubt in classification of animals on the basis of their movement? No. If a question comes, classify the animals or the types of animals based on their movement, you can just write walking animals, flying animals, crawling animals, running animals, and swimming animals. Okay, and you can give examples. Okay, it's like you can always give examples. I always encourage that in the exam when you're writing the answer, always give example. Okay, whatever you're explaining, if examples are there in that thing, if you're writing about microorganism, you can write amoeba, paramecium. If you're writing about plants, you can write some names of the plants. If animals, the classification you're writing, you can always write the names of some animals. Okay, so give examples. Now, questions we will try out. Okay, 3.2. First one, Hannah. The largest animal in the world is? Yes, blue whale. Zoe, dash can only be seen by microscope. Yes, microorganism. Spider has dash legs. Hannah. Dash is a crawling animal. Zoe. Snake man. Snake. Yes. Dash lays eggs. Hannah. What lays eggs, Hannah? Birds. Birds. Okay, birds lay eggs. Names of some animals are given in the below table, rather than their organs and the method of movement. This is your homework to finish table 2. Okay, you have to write what part helps in the movement of the rabbit and what method the rabbit uses to move. For example, rabbit uses the method of jumping and the movement takes place through its legs and feet. Okay, legs and feet. Yes, Hannah. Yes, you can tell the group and the method. Okay, it would be, you can tell the group and the method. Okay, you can tell the group and the method. You can write walking or moving with the help of its legs and feet. Movement in human body. Now, in the same way that movement takes place in animals and humans also, movement take place. Okay. And not just us, walking only. Different types of movements we do throughout the day, different types of movements. Okay. We wake up in the morning, we brush our teeth, then we eat our food, then we take a bath, then we go to school or, take our classes. We sit, we stand, we run, we jump, we eat, we drink, we sleep. We do jogging, walking, swimming. Okay. So many things, playing. Okay, so many things, so many ways movement takes place in different parts of our body. What are the different organs and tissues that participate in the movements of the body? Just think, if we do not have bones in our body, can we move? If we don't have bones, no, we'll collapse because it would not give us structure to our parts, to our body parts. Okay. Yes, the movement of our body is carried out by the very important thing called bones. Okay, movement is carried out with the help of bones. There are total 206 bones in our body. These bones, they form the skeletal system after joining with each other. The skeletal system. Skeletal system is the structure of bones inside our body. This is a skeletal system. Okay, this is a bone structure inside our body, the structure of bones. Okay. The skeleton helps in giving a proper shape to our body. This is helpful in the movement of different organs of the body. Okay, it gives a shape to the body. Skeleton protects the soft organs of our body. Let us learn about the skeletal system. Do you know that it also protects the soft organs? Do you know that heart is inside the rib cage? It's protected inside the rib cage. Okay, it's not outside. It's not hanging out, but it is in the rib cage. And the rib cage acts as a barrier to protect the heart. Also, the brain. The brain is inside the skeletal, the skull. The skull. This here, when we do like this, the hard thing, the sound that you'll get is your skull. It's not your brain. Okay, brain is a soft organ. Brain is a delicate organ, but it is covered with a hard shell-like thing, a very hard shell-like thing that's called the skull. It is inside the skull. Okay, this portion, this is the skull. This is the skull. Okay, inside this is the brain. Okay, do you know, when I was studying in our school, and I just came to I just started my sixth standard, and there was a biology lab. There was the biology lab of the secondary. We had two sections. Here was the primary section and then the secondary section. So I passed out from my fifth standard and we came to the sixth standard, secondary section. There was all the labs. Where we had a physics lab, we had a maths lab, we had a biology lab, a chemistry lab. Okay, all the labs were there. So we used to have practical classes in which you used to go to the lab and do experiments. Okay, chemistry also, chemistry practical, biology practicals we used to have. So in the biology lab, you enter here, in the corner there was a huge glass cage, or a glass box. Okay, in that a live skeleton was hung. Okay, in that they kept a actual structure of a skeleton. So when we were young in the sixth standard, we were scared of it. Okay. And we didn't like going into the lab, and we didn't go to the lab alone because we were scared of the skeleton. And then later on, like, we got used to it, and that was a real skeleton of some person made up of all the real bones and a real structure of that skeleton. So that is it. It was like the bones were joined together using wires in that skeleton, but actually, right now, our bones are joined together with ligaments, bone marrow, and like various things that are found between the bone, between the bones that helps the bones to stay connected together. Okay. Now, skeletal system of humans. Skeletal system is a strong structure of bones present in our body. This gives a proper shape to the body. These bones are joined with each other with the help of cartilage, bones, and ligaments. Okay, with the help of cartilage, bones, and ligaments, the bones are joined together with each other. Okay. We will see what are the main parts of the skeleton system. Bones of skull. The bones are present in the upper part of our body, the skull, whose main function is to protect the brain. Okay, main function of skull to protect the brain. Then we have rib cage. The heart and lungs also, I forgot to tell you, the heart and the lungs, they are both inside the rib cage. Okay, so they are protected by the rib cage of our skeletal system. Vertebral column is also very important. Vertebral column refers to our backbone. Okay, vertebral column refers to our backbone. If something happens to this, if it gets damaged, you lose the ability to sit or stand or even walk. Like, leave alone walking. Even sitting up, you cannot do if the backbone is not there. Okay, if the backbone gets damaged, if the backbone gets broken, we won't be able to sit even. Okay, so it's a very important major part of our body, the backbone. Okay, now the backbone, vertebral column, same thing. But why do we call it vertebral column? Because our backbone is made up of 4 parts. Okay, our backbone is made up of 4 parts, and in total it has 33 small things attached together, like this, like this, like this. Okay, 33 you have small things attached together. This is called vertebrae. The small columns, small blocks like structure attached together is called vertebrae. Okay, now in the vertebrae, it has 7 cervical vertebrae. Okay, this pink thing that you can see, this pink thing you can see, cervical. Have you heard this term that cervical pain is there? Oh, this person had cervical, that person has cervical. Have you heard this term, cervical pain? No? Cervical pain means this neck portion, the back of the neck. The back of the neck portion, the bones that are there at the back of the neck now, because see, the backbone starts right below your skull. Okay, see, if here is the skull ending, the backbone starts right below your skull. Okay, so from right below your skull to the neck, to the like where the neck is ending, the back of the neck is ending, that part is known as cervical vertebrae. Okay, this is cervical vertebrae. Then after cervical, you have 12 thoracic vertebrae. Okay, this is your thoracic vertebrae. Vertebrae means the back, your back. Then you have your caudal and tail vertebrae, means the lower back. This is a lower back, okay, called caudal. Caudal. This portion. Okay, and this is your hip portion. Okay, the bones, and it extends to the hip part. Okay, our backbone. So that hip part, the lowermost part, it has five abdominal vertebrae. Sorry, tail vertebrae. This is known as tailbone. Tail vertebrae. This whole thing, this small thing is also known as tailbone. Okay. So we have cervical, how many? 7. Thoracic, 12. Caudal, 5. And 4 tail vertebrae. In total, we have 33 vertebrae. This is our whole backbone. Okay. This is our whole entire backbone. Then you have girdle and arms. There are two girdles. In shoulder, it is pectoral girdle, and in hip region, it is pelvic girdle. Pectoral girdle joins with arms, whereas pelvic girdle joins the leg and bones. Okay, so see, we have um, the girdles, okay, that are joining the shoulders together and that are joining the hips together. Okay, that are joining the shoulders and hips together. Okay, I'll show you one image. One second. Check this out. The yellow portion that you can see, the yellow portion, that is this and this. That's joining we have the rib cage and the shoulder. There are some bones that are joining it together. Yeah, that is known as girdle. Okay, this is known as girdle. The bones are joining the rib cage and the shoulder. Between that is the girdle. We'll further move and we will study about various types of joints. Okay, we have ball and socket joints, hinge joints, and many more. Various types. So, what do you call like this joint? What do you call the joint in your knee, the joint in your hip? Okay, the joint in your neck. What is all that called? We'll study that in depth further. Okay. Okay. Now, I think, okay, we have bones and cartilage chapter. Yes, that's the next topic. One small concept I'll explain you, and then I will explain you the types of joints tomorrow. Okay. Bones and cartilage. You know that the hard part is the bone. Okay. This hard thing, here in our fingers also, in different parts of our body. All the hard structure is the bone. But what about the soft parts, such as the ear? Okay, if we like just put your hand in the ear and we fold it, it gets folded. Okay, it gets folded. So does that mean it doesn't have any bone? Because bones are hard. Okay, bones are hard. So how come the ear is soft? How come some parts of our body soft? See, tongue is the muscle. Tongue is muscle. So not the tongue, but nose and ear. What about the nose and ear? Why do they like get? They are like not that. They are not a muscle. It's not a bone. They are not very hard. They are made up of a substance called cartilage. Cartilage is what? Cartilage is like a bone, but it is very flexible. Okay, it is soft and flexible. Okay, but it is strong also. Okay, our ear doesn't get like completely squishy or completely like squished. Okay, or it's not like a jelly. It maintains its form. Okay, it maintains its form, but when you fold it, it gets folded also. Like it is strong, but also very flexible. So those something that's very strong and flexible is called cartilage. Okay, it is called cartilage. Touch your ear. Do you observe some feel of hard bone? Can you fold your hair? Fold your ear. This reveals that there is no bone in the ear, but some stronger structure is felt, which is strong as well as flexible. This is called cartilage. Cartilages are not as strong as bone, but they are flexible. Cartilages are present in the anterior part of nose and the joints of the body. Inside the nose, in the anterior part, we have cartilage, and some parts of our body also we have cartilage. Understood what is cartilage? What's the difference between cartilage and bone? Yes. Yes. Okay. Questions? Our body has dash bones. Zoe?
$106.
206. 206. Hannah? Vertebral column has dash vertebrae. 33 vertebrae. Dash bones are joined in pectoral girdle. Zoe?
Sure.
Say again.
I'm not sure.
Shoulder. Yes. Skeletal system project the soft dash of our body. Anna. This is protect.
Not organs.
Organs. In addition to being strong, cartilages are also dash. And Zoe.
Flexible.
Flexible. Yes. Which soft part of our body is protected by what? Hannah. Skull bones.
And brain.
Brain. Zoe. Ribcage.
Heart and lungs.
Heart and lungs. Yes. Vertebral column. Hannah.
Lungs.
Say again.
Like
Backbone. Oh, back. Okay. Back is the like main thing that supports like which is supported by the vertebral column. And also back is like and also because it supports the vertebral column, it helps us in sitting and lying down and crouching and walking and jogging, everything. The back. It's like a very important part. Okay. We will stop here for today. Tomorrow we will meet and we'll be starting with joints and their types. Okay, joints and their types. All right, 5 minutes break for you. Then we'll begin with the math class. Hi, Joshua. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yesterday you didn't join, Joshua.
Yesterday I couldn't join, ma'am. I had that consequence, so I couldn't have come back.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I have the recording, Joshua, yesterday's lecture. I will send you that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Watch it. Make sure you watch it.
Yes, ma'am.
Just give me a second. The lesson that I'm gonna do with you today is a great chapter, chapter 11, angles and parallel lines. Okay, or just we can do chapter 10 also. Let's do chapter 10 and then we'll check out chapter 11. Chapter 10 is like really short. Okay. Fundamental geometric concepts. I'll go over fundamental geometric concepts with you so that I can start with chapter 11. That is lines and angles chapter. Okay. Let me, 1 second. Fundamental geometric concepts. I'll share my whiteboard. Okay. Now, I have made something on the screen. Can you tell me what that is?
Line segment.
Half the answer is correct, half is not. Line segment. No, it's a line. Okay. It is just a line, not a line segment, because I have not marked any points on it. Okay. If I just take the marker and mark 2 points like this here and here, now it becomes a line segment. Okay. But if it is just without the points, it's a line. Why it's a line and why not a line segment is because I can take this line and extend it if I want here to any point. Okay. If I want, I can take and extend this line this side. Okay. Any like as much longer as I want. Okay. A line can be extended to infinity. Okay. As much long as I want to. But a line segment, it has a starting point and an ending point. Okay, a line segment has a point where it starts and it has a point where it ends. Whereas a line does not. Okay, a line can be extended to any point till infinity. Okay, can be extended to any point till infinity.
Can you give me a minute? My laptop is giving a problem.
Yes, Zoe. I will write the definition. Which can go in any direction up to spin. Please write this down.
Yeah, ma'am.
Done. Okay. Okay. Everybody has done writing? Okay, I'm clearing it. Now see, you all can do an activity with me right now. Okay. You can you can take a pencil and your notebook and start making points like this.
Ma'am, can you use a pen? Or it
I'm
must be a
using a
pencil?
You can use a pen or a pencil. Both the things are fine. Anything is fine.
Ma'am, how many?
What, Hannah?
Ma'am, how many points should we make?
Any number of points, Hannah. So I have done this. Now, I was just making points, but when I look carefully at it, I see that it's a line. It's a line. That means that the line is actually made up of points. Okay? That's what I'm trying to prove to you. Okay? That a line is actually made up of infinite points. Okay? If like it comes, what is a line made up of? It's made up of infinite points. Okay? Dots. But they are so close put together that they look like a line to us. Okay, when you place a lot of dots closely together, one after the other, and you keep doing that, it'll form a line. It'll give us a line. Okay, a line is made up of infinite points. That's one thing. Okay, all the points are on the same line. Okay, all the points are on the same lines, on the same line. Okay. Let's move on to the next concept. Okay, this concept just says that a line is made up of infinite points. You can just write it down. A line is made up infinite points.
Done.
Done. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next concept. Next concept. Now, see, when you do you have your books and notebooks in your hand? Can you
Yes,
show me?
Yes,
Raise
ma'am.
them up, close them and raise them up. Close them. Okay. Now, put one hand on the surface of it. Put your palm, put your hand on it. You can feel that it is a plain surface, a flat, plain surface. Okay. So everything that has a flat, plain surface, your notebook, your table, if you put your hand on your table, okay, this is known as which are a plane surface, a smooth plane surface. Yes, that is called a plane. Okay, that's known as a plane. Plane. Okay, a plane. It's known as a plane. And a plane, what is the quality of the plane? Is that it is extendable indefinitely in all directions. Okay, it is extendable indefinitely in all the directions. Means that if you um, mark 2 points on the plane, I make a plane, mark 2 points.
Ma'am, should we make one?
Yes, you can make it. The plane is there. Okay. So now this can be extended. Okay, this plane can be extended in both the directions. A plane is extendable indefinitely in all the directions. Okay. Here in the figure, we have made a line AB by joining A and B. Okay. And we have extended on both sides. Okay. But still AB is on the plane. Okay, on the plane. So still we have AB on the plane. Okay, it's on the same plane. So that is how you can say that the plane is extendable in all the directions. Done making, done writing.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, Zoe. Okay. Now check this out. Now, a line segment I have explained to you that when we have a line that has two points, two end points, means 2 points I can see in it. You can see where it starts, I can see where it ends. Or the two end points you can see. That is called the line segments. Okay, they have names with alphabets. Write the definition. Okay. Part of a line that has two end points is called a line segment.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Zoe, I'm writing.
And ma'am.
Okay. Now, one thing is line, another thing is line segment. There's one more thing known as a ray. A ray. Okay. I will make some drawing for you. What is it that I've made on my screen? Can anyone tell me? What is it that I've made on the screen?
Mama, drawing of a sun.
Yes, a sun. This is a sun. Okay. And in a sun, what happens that the light, it gives us light. Okay, what's the work of the sun? It gives us light. Now, the light that the sun is giving to us, who is the source? The sun is the source. Okay. So those like that part, okay, that part of the line which has a starting point, okay, or which has a source, but it can be extended to infinity. But it can be extended to infinity is called a ray. Okay, means there is a starting point, yes. There is a source of it, yes, but no endpoint. Can you tell like where the sun ray will actually stop? Can you tell, or can you tell like till where the sun ray will reach? No. Okay, because it does not have any ending point. It can go up to infinity. Yeah. Okay, the sun rises a little bit up, the sun ray will go a little bit, it will move according to the sun. Like the sun moves, that the rays also move. They extend. They first come to some part. Okay, first the sun is here, the ray will fall here. The sun goes up. Okay, it will fall more, and the rays like they extend according to the movement of the sun. We cannot tell what is the end point. Yeah, so that is what a ray is. Okay, I'm gonna write the definition. A ray. You can make the diagram also. I'll make the diagram. We will make a point A, which is a source or starting point. And then here I'll put an arrow. Okay, and mark B. In here write infinity. Means it can be from the point where is the arrow now, from the side where the arrow is, from that side it can be extended to infinity. Okay. It is a part of a line that has a starting point and it goes up to infinity. in some direction. Okay. Same with a candle. Everything that are sources of light. Why do we call it ray? Rays of a candle and rays of a sun. The word ray means that it has a source. It has a starting point, but it does not have an end point. Okay, we do not know till what point or till how long it extends or can be extended. That we do not know. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, the last one, is it some direction or same direction?
Some direction. Some. SOM.
Then
Okay.
Ma'am, is it same or some direction? Ma'am?
What, Joshua?
It is, and it goes up to infinity in same or some. Ma'am?
Some. 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 Some facts about a ray. There is only one starting point. Okay. There's only one starting point, and it goes up to infinity. Number one. Number two. There are two endpoints on a line segment, and its length is finite. Okay. This is like about whatever we have studied till now, the analysis. There is two endpoints on a line segment, and the length of a line segment is fixed. Okay. There is no endpoint on a line, and the length is infinite. On a line also, there is no endpoint. The ray has one endpoint, the line segment has two endpoints. The line does not have any endpoint. What doesn't have any endpoint can be extended. You can extend it in both directions. The line segment, you cannot extend it. But the ray, it can be extended to infinity in one direction. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We will stop here for today. Okay. Let's stop here for today. And we will be meeting tomorrow. We'll talk about open figures, closed figures, collinear points, non-collinear points, and more from this chapter. Okay. Today's homework, exercise 10.1 and 10.2, I will post it on the group. Okay. Both the science and the maths homework. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Anything that you didn't understand, any doubts?
Okay, ma'am.
Is there any doubt? No? Okay. Okay, then see you. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Zoe.
Bye, ma'am.